Equine hyperkalemic periodic paralysis is a genetic disease in horses characterized by prolonged muscle trembling of the head and neck, sweating, and hind end collapsing. The disease was traced to a once popular quarter horse stallion named Impressive. Many people wanted Impressive's genetics, so he sired thousands of foals. When the mutation was discovered in the 1980s, a genetic test was developed, but the frequency of the disease still increased in prevalence because people wanted to win shows with Impressive's traits.
HYPP is a dominant mutation on the SCN4A gene causing a malfunction of the sodium channels in muscle cells. This causes sodium ions to move into the cell and potassium to leak through the channel and out of the cell. This results in muscle trembling and fasciculations. A common treatment for this disease is acetazolamide, which ultimately reduces blood potassium levels, stopping the muscle trembling.
Acetazolamide is a diuretic medication that is used to treat HYPP in horses. Acetazolamide belongs to a class of medications called carbonic anhydrase inhibitors. A fourth-generation relative of Impressive, King's Little Zip, still resembles this disease. Born in 2001, this quarter horse mare was tested in hopes to breed and continue the positive traits of this halter horse bloodline. Dreams of continuing her show ring performance and good disposition were crushed when test results came back. Her genotype is heterozygous dominant for HYPP, but she does not show any signs. Although not affected, I have chosen not to breed her due to the likelihood of offspring affected with HYPP. She is an amazing athlete, but the chances are too much of a risk.
As a diuretic, acetazolamide increases urine flow and rids the horse's body of excess potassium. Acetazolamide works as a carbonic anhydrase inhibitor. The site of action is in the proximal tubule of the nephron in the kidney. This site is enriched in carbonic anhydrase. In a non-mutated horse, carbonic anhydrase works to resorb bicarbonate back into the body. Acetazolamide binds to carbonic anhydrase, which prevents bicarb from being reabsorbed, and it instead is excreted in the urine along with the excess potassium in the blood.
Acetazolamide acts as a non-competitive inhibitor of the carbonic anhydrase enzyme. Through this mechanism of action, it prevents the active site from receiving the substrate. Acetazolamide binds to carbonic anhydrase via hydrogen bonds between the hydrogen atoms in acetazolamide and the oxygen atoms of carbonic anhydrase. In the animation above, the blue represents the carbonic anhydrase enzyme and the red represents acetazolamide.